Okay. Solving multiplication of fractions can be in many ways, and I'm going to show you how to solve them. The first one that we're going to do, the first process that we're going to follow is to multiply the top with the top part, so the numerator with the numerator, and multiply the denominator with the denominator. That's what we're going to start with. So let's do that. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. And 4 times 6 is equals to 24. And this can be simplified further. Since you remember, when we're solving multiplication, we need to simplify them to the lowest form. And 2 and 24, 2 can go into both of them. 2 goes 1 time into 2, and it goes 12 times into 24. And the answer we end up with is 1 over 12. And that is showing you step where we multiply the top with the top, the bottom with the bottom. Let's look at how do we simplify multiplication again. So we can simplify multiplication by crisscrossing. What do I mean by that? So this is number 2. Number 2, we're going to simplify by looking at if a diagonal, can they divide into each other? And we simplify it that way. So let's do that. Equal. 1 and 6 can divide into each other. Anyway, 1 goes once into 1 and it goes 6 times into 6. So there's nothing we can do with that one. The next one, 2 can go into 2 1 time and it can go into 4 2 times. And what we left with is 1 multiplied by 1 over 2 multiplied by 6. Remember that we apply the same rule as we did with the first one. So we do that crisscross simplification, and then we do a top multiply by top, and then bottom multiply by bottom. That's what we do. So to simplify this further, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 6 is 12. And that is how you simplify multiplication. The last one, simplifying multiplication can also happen in another way. Option number 3 that you can do is to simplify first up and down, numerator with denominator, and you can do both numerator with denominator. How do we do that? Same applies here. 1 can go into 4, doesn't matter because 1 goes into 4 times and it goes into 1 time, so it still remains the same. But 2 can go into 6 as well. So 2 goes 1 time into 2 and it goes 3 times into 6. Therefore, what we are left with is 1 times 1 over 4 times 3. And the answer we are left with is 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 3 is equals to 12.